Hello, it's Corinne McClure-Kay with my brand revamp, Spiritual Skinny Dipping. I have taken a little time off to really slow down and gain some really exciting clarity. And I'm so excited to be back with this month's new moon in Virgo. It feels like an amazing time to be starting as we move into the Virgo energy, towards away from summer, towards the autumn equinox. And so move with the moon if you are new, or if you've been with me, just a touch in on what we're doing here is a somatic embodiment practice that is inviting us to connect deeply within our bodies with lunar energy, to be able to embody the lunar cycle. And so the lunar cycle is always either waxing or waning. It's this death and rebirth every 29 and a half days. And this energy is very consistent, it's very rhythmic, and it's also very feminine and very gentle. So if you are new to moon work, one of the easiest things that you can do to start to feel moon work is to simply just start looking at the moon more. Going out and looking at the moon, noticing where the moon is. It doesn't have to be long, intensive moon gazing, but just really connecting yourself to where is the moon right now? What phase is she in? Is she waxing? Is she waning? And how does that feel in my life? So right now we're moving into new moon, and new moon is the dark moon. It's the both end and beginning of a cycle, and it's really that fertile void. And the moon, because the moon reflects the sun's energy, that's how the moon is full, right? That's how we see the moon. The moon is a resonance of solar energy. So when the moon is new, this is the time where you can get the deepest. This is a time where you can really hear your own truth. There's not as much reverberation of other influences and collective energy. So the new moon is a beautiful time to come into stillness, to take a little step away. And this can vary depending on where you are in your menstrual cycle, if you are currently experiencing a menstrual cycle or not. And it's just noticing the moon's influence on you. So it's not saying that your body's menstrual cycle will be perfectly lined up with the new moon. It's more taking the two energies, what's happening in your body, what's happening with the moon, what's happening in your life, and just being open to experiencing the relationship there. The moon is very relational, very feminine. So this new moon in Virgo, is really gonna give us a chance to just start to clear out some space. So the last few months, I know for me personally, have been pretty crazy, pretty eventful, a little stressful, high energy. And so what we're doing with this new moon is we're really taking a chance to finish the digestion of everything that's happened, let it settle, let it move through our bodies, move through our systems, and then really start the emptying out process. So we take everything and we just allow it to empty out, to really clear ourselves and really be able to soften into stillness. So from this pause in this quiet, fertile darkness, we're really making space for what's next? What can we ground into? How can we feel safe here, calm here, relaxed here, so that we are available for creative solutions, new possibilities as we enter this next moon phase cycle. So in human design, the new moon is in the gate 47, the gate of mindset, and the gates are a part of the Chinese I Ching. So this is the 47, and this is called in quantum human design the gate of mindset. And mindset is not something that I talk about a lot in my work, but of course it is an essential part to creating the life that you desire. And so this gate of mindset is really all about deepening alignment with intentions by choosing what we focus our attention on. So the truth of manifestation, the truth of co-creation with the universe is that we can only create to the degree that we can relax. We have to be able to relax, trust the process, and cultivate an attitude of faith and positive expectations. So this means really training our mind, which is designed to look for problems, to be able to focus on the positive outcomes, the potential positive outcomes, and not allowing our minds to run away from us. This can really come up when we are trying to figure out a situation and we're trying to, the thing that we want, the thing that we desire, we're trying to figure out the how. And anytime we force the mind and we allow our ego to believe that we single-handedly can figure out the how, from there we start to constrict and limit how the universe can support us. And we take away that ease and elegance, that natural flow. And oftentimes when we are forcing with the mind, we kind of end up going down rabbit holes that really weren't correct for us anyway. And so this is where this combination of emptying out and becoming available for the next inspiration, as well as managing our mindset, managing what we focus on and what our expectations are, so that in that process, as we're waiting, as the next soul whisper is arising, that we are coming from a place of patience, of really deep trust. So this, some of the prompts that you're going to receive in the email will be talking about what are ways that you can improve your mindset, and also what are you digesting? What are the lessons learned? And what are you really letting go of? What are you really letting? And this isn't, a lot of times with full moon, we think of release. This isn't release. This is more of like a surrender, an emptying out, a softening, a coming into stillness, letting whatever is still kind of buzzing around within you, looking at digesting, okay, if it's not resolved, why? What do I need to do to resolve it? And can I allow it to empty out enough that I can come into stillness? So I hope that you enjoy these journal prompts. I hope that you enjoy the movement practice, and I will be coming to you monthly with these beautiful Move with the Moon somatic rituals, somatic embodiment rituals, to help you feel your own connection to your body, your own wisdom, your intuition, and also to the lunar energy and the divine, the great divine feminine. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy.